Hello, Andy here and Training the Wright Way, and there is a new update for DJI Studio, so welcome. We're going to go through that and have a look. This is a 1.0.101. If you remember the last update was 95, that's 0.95. There's been another one directly after that which was 96. That was I didn't bother with that one. I've done a video on the 95 which you can find on the channel. But there is now a 101 which has apparently a little bit of new stuff. Here we are, here's the new update to your all new transition system. There's added batch, move and copy for multiple timeline clips, which obviously I had no idea what that does, but we'll have a look. And then there is a independent control of horizon correction and video stabilisation. So not sure why, but they feel that they need to do that, but we will try and have a look at that too. So first of all, we have to install it. Hopefully it will go straight the way through, because this is the second time I've loaded it, and first time my video feed wasn't working. So I had to reboot everything, pain in the ass. So this is the second time, and hopefully it won't go wrong, because it normally does. Let's wait a minute, get this going through. Install update, security, and then we have this one. Yeah, it looks like it's going through. But this is 1.0.100, or one, sorry, I'll say that again. 1.0.101. Alternative number 17972. 17972. I don't know why they've got two numbers, I've said that before. And the quick look, which I have no idea what that's for, but it does appear in my tray, but it doesn't appear to do anything in File Explorer. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be able to view the file, the actual video file. Anyway, we're in. We're going to create a new project, because I'm doing some work on editing. So there you go. Get that loaded in. And we will just install them all to the timeline. Save time. Is that going to work? Yep. Okay, now we need to go to the first one. Now I see that I can see automatically that there is a new item on the menu. So we will go over and do our usual, which is put the direction lock on and then apply to all of them. You can see that this is actually now is grayed out. So the direction lock, you cannot do the rock steady. So not going to be able to test that. I'm not sure why and what relevance that is. And also we need to de-warp as well, which is a common thing that we do. And in order to save that, you need to put a keyframe in, because otherwise it doesn't save it. There we are. So that's that. It's probably not going to play very well because it hasn't had time to do the proxies for the video files, so it may well not work properly. But yeah, so that was one of the things there which I clearly can't do, presuming that it's going to keep these camera settings from horizon lock and things like that. It doesn't obviously do the direction lock in the camera. Apparently there are transitions that they've added. So transition library. Now, as an example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here and just do zoom in, stick it on the gap there. Yep. Stick it on the gap. So yeah, it's a bit slow. And what we can do is see if this works. I don't know what these are. They're clearly this one here is in Chinese, so they may need to look at this. But I don't know what it says. I can't read Chinese. But that one's like a slide. Yeah, like a slide stretch. Gonna do it again, is it? Or not? Or is that just one time? Twist roll. Yeah, okay. I would probably use that one. A slide up, down. Yeah, I could see myself using that. And zoom out. Okay, that's just a zoom out. Is there a zoom in and zoom out? It's a zoom in. A roll. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. These are, I mean, the other ones they had before. Basic. What's the basic ones? Oh, that is basic. There isn't any more than that, apparently. Was it on the camera one? Yes, it was on the camera one. This is the camera effects, which I showed you last time. So these are draggable. It's not going to show me what it is though, is it? It's just in the demo there. These are not transitions. These are actually just effects in the actual video file. So if you wanted to go somewhere here and stick one of these in there, then it would do transition between that and the next frame. Some of these are quite good. I mean, some of these I would use, like that one there. I'd probably use complete circle, but clearly it's not going to work unless you add it. The new one, obviously the new menu item, is this one. It's only got like 10 transitions. I suppose what we could do is we could put one on and see what happens. What about that one there? Roll. Yeah, okay. Let's do a roll. So we put that in there. Oops. But it's already done it. It's a bit slow in the old uptake department. I probably crashed it now. It's also trying to do the proxy as well, isn't it? That's what it's doing at the moment, because I can't really do a lot. Slowly. Yeah, you can hear the stuttering. There you go. So, bit pointless. Can we actually do anything with it? Let's remove it. Let's do a delete. Yep, you can remove them. That's good. Let's put that back in. Put a different one in. Put that one in there. Yeah, so you can change over here. You can change the duration of it. Make it longer. 2 second or 2.3. Slide. See what happens there. Wow. Yeah, okay, I can see myself using that, but generally I don't put transitions in on my video. I use CapCut for that. So it is useful only if you're going to edit your whole video in here. Bear in mind that you've got no other sort of fancy gizmos. You've got no text blocks. You've got no sort of anything else that you might want to put on stuff on here, filters. you've got filters, but you've got no sort of symbols or icons or any sort of graphics at all that you could put on the video. So it is a little bit pointless, unless you're okay with that. But that looks like the transitions thing is about it. And I haven't got any favourites, but there is only one menu item there. That's a new one. Yeah, so go back to this. Now, if we, just for example, if we put this back, to free view. Now you can do horizon leveling when, alright, so it's going to be doing the, if there's any sort of vibrations or tilting, it will obviously remove those. And the rock steady sort of thing, we'll turn it off. Obviously it was on. Oh yeah, I can see how that would work. So that's actually removing all of the shakes. Yeah, so that is what I don't normally see is the shaking. So obviously I will probably be keeping that turned on. So they haven't really done a lot to this. It's just the transitions and that particular toggle thing, which I don't see the point of, but I'm sure that somebody's asked for it. But yeah, I do wonder, do they listen to anybody? Because I've actually asked for several useful things that would help editors. But clearly they don't bother. I mean, they have changed these icons here, which I've noticed. So SD and HD display, the saving the screen thing, save a screenshot, and of course the ratio and the full screen thing. I'm not sure whether how useful that would be. Bear in mind that you, yeah. Now the other thing wasn't it copying and moving around? I think was the one of the items. So let's do two. Let's do these last two here, so we can copy those. Okay, we can't do anything with that. So is there a copy? Well, there certainly isn't a right click. We have a right click there, no? Nope. So it's replace, delete or export. Anything on the menu? Nope. Edit, file, settings, no. Help, no. So there isn't anything there. There's nothing on this menu either. Keyframe, tracking. So I'm not sure what they're on about, because you can't copy that now. So there's no right click option. But if I can move these, I can move. Oh yeah, I can move these down. Maybe that's what they mean, that you can rearrange, but you could do that before, I think, so it's not anything special. Not too sure what is going on there. Can you add another track? Is there another track? No, there isn't another track. Right click on the track. Nope. Obviously audio. Nothing really. How about one item? If I can get that and then right click. There's no copy. No copy that. What else? That's it really. Nothing on the menu here. Image. What we got? Image. Anything on there? Nope. Audio, still basic. Adjusting. Colour and things like that. Yeah. Speed. That's still the same. So, yeah, I can't really see anything different. But yeah, that is the update. So there you go, that's the update 101. Is that useful for you? Transitions? I'm probably not going to be using them, but I'm sure some people will. I know they're trying to get this to be self-contained, but they've got a long way to go before I stop using CapCut. And what I will do is carry on exporting out and then importing into CapCut to finish off my videos. So I think that they've sorted out the quality of the video output. Now it's okay, and I get good quality output, so I'm happy with that. I can't see any point in that, just adding that one thing, but I'm sure they've got their reasons. I wish they would just listen to people with their sensible suggestions, because I use it nearly every day, so I need to have it working properly how I want it to work, not how they want it to work, which is basically adding stuff that really is pointless. Right, that's it for today. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.